What it do, YouTube? Your boy Eisner's Tactical. Man, back here with a little video, man. Gonna give y'all a little update on so I found these and they all right, man. You know, I just saw them out, I said, let me see how these are. I usually get the hot ones, but I wasn't really a big fan of these. Let me know what you guys think. So I threw these on top of the refrigerator for the crew. They can eat these. But I don't know. This didn't really. Let me try another one just to double check. I mean, it's all right, but not like the hot ones. Now these peanut butter pretzels from Trader Joe's never fail. Sometimes you got to stick with what you know instead of always trying to do different shit. But man, yeah, man, I'm just back here with a quick video. See, I got my Glocks out here. It's my carry right here, Glock 23. Let me go ahead and clear this. So this is how I clear my weapons. Drop the mag first. Inspect the chamber clear. Safe direction, YouTube. Bam. So yeah, Glock 23. What I did discover is that I don't have any more hollows. I had one the other day I was shooting. I shot all the hollow points out. So I'm only down to 10 rounds of hollow points. So I will have to be upgrading, reloading that up. But yeah, so what I'm here for, let me just clear this one too. Let me get this out of the way. This is an empty mag. And this chamber is empty. Safe direction. But yeah, so what I was here for was basically to talk about if you buy an so if you buy a Glock, for example, I can't speak on we're gonna stick with Glock. If you buy a Glock, it comes fully with all the parts you need and everything that's gonna need to operate the firearm. But I did notice when I built this Glock, the Strike Industry slide, and I don't know if it's just the websites or is it something you need to ask, but it seems not to be mentioned when you buy an aftermarket slide, or say you're going to buy a slide and it says completely built. I can't speak on everybody's experience, but what I noticed when I bought that slide, I was aware of it, I was conscious of it, but I didn't know if it came with it or not. And what they don't come with, what I noticed, some of these aftermarket slides, I don't have a lot of experience, but people have told me what they don't come with. They don't come with the firing pin, this firing pin tube, you could say, for lack of better words. And what happens is that goes inside of here where the firing pin reciprocates back and forth, and then the firing pin actually goes through this tube, so it doesn't really bang against the slide inner walls. So I was just gonna go ahead and tear this Glock apart and show you guys what I'm talking about real quick. Safe direction. Let's take the slide off. Okay, there's a lower, it's disconnected. Take the slide off. Man, my thumb is messed up. I gotta probably go to the doctor and get this thing lanced because it's got some fluid up inside of it. Take the barrel out. So what happens is we're gonna have to take this apart so I can really show you. But while we're here, yeah, let me go ahead and show you that real quick. Take this out. All right, let's see here. This one should work. Okay. All right. There's the back plate. All right, now, so you look in here, you got to take your firing pin out. There's your firing pin. Okay, now on these firing pins, if you have striker problems, you can start with this, inspecting that tip, making sure that it's not broken or damaged by any stretch. But what happens is this slides through here like that. You see that? So that is what protects it when it's in there. So it doesn't, like, if you kick or something like that, it won't hit your slide and damage your firing pin. And I think when people have firing pin problems with Glocks, I noticed that it's always pretty much with the aftermarket slide that they bought, and they probably didn't, and they don't come with these tubes, these firing pin tubes. So I'm just curious as to if anybody had experience, had problems with the striker. Did they inspect their slide, or did they find the guy whoever they bought the slide from? Did they tell them that these came with it? Because in Glock they all come with it automatically. But when I bought the Strike Industry slide, it didn't come with that. But when I bought the upper part kit, the Gen 3 upper part kit, that tube was in there. So what happens is that tube rides up inside of here, and what you do, you put it in there and you tap it all the way down to a certain degree where it doesn't go no far. Don't over tap it in there. Just get it all the way as far as it can go with a little bit of pressure. And this one has one in it. I don't know if you can see it. There's no way you probably can see it, but there actually is one inside of here. And yeah, so it rides up inside of there. Yeah, it rides up inside of there. I can see it off camera, but so I just want to point that out and make sure that's in there, and to protect your firing pin. So that's what I have for you, man. I just wanted to point that out. This little piece again, Glock is amazing. All their internal parts are cheaply made, but very effective and have a purpose. So if you buy a upper part kit and you see that little tube in there, don't just discard it. It actually serves a really important purpose, and so you want to make sure you install that. Now, my buddy at work has the installer, the tool that Glock suggests to install these with. I gave it back to him. I did a video a long time ago using it, and it does work perfectly. It's a one-shot deal tube. I mean, I guess tool, but again, when you're building pistols and stuff, I won't be building too many more pistols, but I did pick that up. That when I bought that Strike Industry slide, that I was looking for it, so I was already conscious to check it out. And sure enough, it didn't come with it. The slide did, because I bought the slide just basically with the RMR cut, no parts included, and it didn't come with it. And I thought, like, if you're going to be selling slides, I would just think that you would just go ahead and throw that tube in there as a just doing you a solid, so you don't have to wonder if it was in there, because you got to figure there's a lot of new gun owners and they don't really know all the parts in there, and they don't bother to get these mats and read all the parts in here. And I believe that part is actually listed in here. Let me find it on the mat first. Firing pin. Is it 19? Spacer sleeve. Yeah, that's what they're calling it. Oh no, that's what this is. Oops. That's what this is, I believe. This is the spacer sleeve. So let me see. I don't know where is it at. Let me see. Maybe. No, it's not the spacer sleeve. That's what this is. I know this is the spacer sleeve. So that part, I don't see it. Makes 25. External depressor plunger, spring cups, firing pin, slide cover plate, spacer sleeve, barrel, connector, blocking pin, and a trigger housing pin. No. Slide block, extractor. I don't know what they're actually calling it. Extractor, depressor, plunger. Spacer sleeve. I don't know if this is considered a spacer sleeve, but all I know is that fire pin spring. Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, that's a spacer sleeve, but I don't know what they're actually Glock is calling that, but it should be on here. And I don't really see it unless I'm not understanding the verbiage on it. But I just want to point that out to you guys. Like, if you buy aftermarket slides, or you rebuilt the Glock and you took parts out, or you buy Glock for somebody, just go ahead and double check, get you a good pin light, and you can a way I check is take like I don't know, like an Allen or something, maybe not so something sharp, and just run it down it. You need one that's gonna go all the way down, and just run it gently down there, and then run it against the edge of the slide, and then you should feel a lip. And if you feel a lip, then you know you have a sleeve in there. But if you run like something like the length of this and it comes all the way at the other end and you don't feel nothing in the slide inside of that circumference of that firing pin channel, then you know you don't have a sleeve in there. But if you buy a Glock, you don't have to worry about it. It's going to be in there. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys had any experience with this very crucial part, again, will it fire without this in here? Absolutely, it will. But again, you don't know what's going on inside there. You can't see if that's when that's kicking back. Is it riding up against that? And also does it give support when it reciprocates back inside? Does that help on that too? So is it serving 2 points to keep it in alignment, and does it also keep it from like if it kicks up and scraping against your internal of your slide? So let me know what you guys think. If you had any experience with that, it's your boy Eyes and their Tactical. I just hope this video was helpful. Like, comment, subscribe. Everybody stay blessed. Peace.